welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia, or Liv. If you're new here, welcome to Wags of Wonder. It's all dog related things. My service dog in training, Henry. And in today's video, I'm just giving you guys a big life update. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I've filmed and posted something. A lot has changed. A lot of new things are going on in the future here with Henry and his training. And so we're just going to dive right in. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. It really does help me out and means a lot to me. Or you can also leave that like. That really helps as well. And let's go ahead and get right to it. Alright, first to start off with, I just wanted to go and say that Henry has officially started service dog training. Woohoo! So, I know I said earlier in these videos that he is doing service dog training, but those were sort of like puppy basics, which was sit, down, stay, leave it, and some introducing recall and touch. Those were the 6 things that me and my personal trainer wanted to introduce to him at the puppy classes that he went to at Petco. And that's actually how I found my trainer, who is now my service dog trainer. And today we just had our first training session at Home Depot. Let me just say, Henry was all over the place. I just want to give a disclaimer that dogs are not perfect. They're not going to act like robots. They're very conditional to the environment they are in, and this was a new environment for him, and he was freaking out, and it's okay. I didn't really film it because it was our first training session, but I might film in the future, the other training sessions we have going on in the future. And so yeah, that's one of the big huge updates right now, is that Henry has now officially started service dog work training. So for PTSD sort of things, so like when I'm tapping my foot, having a lot of anxiety, he'll boop it to stop. So introducing that touch, which is what I have introduced for him. And then the next thing is task train to do DPT, deep pressure therapy, and to also introduce to him check-ins and having a really good heel. So those are the first 4 main goals I have for him right now, and as we do these private lessons over the next 6 weeks, is to introduce him that and to get him comfortable into knowing what those things are and how that works for him. My personal trainer said it's all up to the dog. So going into this, I thought it was very much so it's up to me, but actually it's up to the dog. However Henry adjusts and acclimates and trains, and if it's slow or fast, then that's how fast the training process will be. So it could take up to, most dogs take up to 2 years, so we'll see. So he's only 4 months old. He's still very much so a puppy. He officially has all of his vaccinations, so he's now allowed to go into pet-friendly warehouses or in pet-friendly facilities. And the other night I took him to a tap house and brewery, and he went and sat there while I was talking to some of my friends, and he was totally good. So those are some of the things that he has going for him and for me right now. So we're trying to stay on top of the training. The reason why I haven't really been posting a lot is because I have lacked motivation, and it's been very difficult for me to get up and train my dog every day. I'm just gonna give that out as a disclaimer as well. Like, being a service dog handler, being a service dog handler and training your dog every single day is tedious, hard work. It takes consistency, and I have been slacking in it, and that is okay. But I just want to give anybody out there kudos to you for pushing through and like practicing every day with your dog. But also I want to give kudos to people out there who need to take a break and take care of themselves, which is what I had to do for me, and it's what I needed. And I really think that that's important for people to hear online, is that taking breaks, even if it may slow down the process of having a fully trained service dog, that is a-okay. There is nothing wrong with that. So just be kind to yourself. I'm trying to learn how to be kind to myself through this process and understand I need to take care of myself first. And in order to do that, when I do that, then I can help Henry and help him succeed in his future of being my service dog. So anyways, all right, number 2. Number 2 is that Henry is actually going to start going to day school. So I just decided today that with my personal trainer, with my needs and some of the medical conditions that I have, it would be best for my dog to go to her facility that she owns and do sort of like board and train, but not really. It's where he goes there, learns how to do the skills, and then comes home with me and we practice it. So it's gonna be a lot less hands-on because I just started a new job, and for people who what this is like, it's difficult. Being a part-time to full-time 9-to-5 job, it's a lot, and you don't really have time to train your dog, and that's just what my schedule has been like the past couple weeks. So he's gonna start doing that with my trainer, and she's gonna help him learn the basic skills of the four things I said earlier about the goals we have for him for this first part, like phase 1 of the service dog training. And this could take up to a month. It could take up to 2 months, 3 months, just depending on Henry and how he learns and acclimates, and also putting into play his fear periods. Like, is he gonna have a lot of time where he's freaking out or dog barking or whatever? So today, like for example, he kind of was nervous, and so maybe he might go through a fear period. So just to say, that could elongate the amount of time it takes for him to understand and learn these new skills that he's going to be trained on. So yeah, that's the second thing I wanted to say, is that Henry is going to be going to day school 4 days out of the week, where I won't be working with him. I'll be at my job, and he will be training with my personal trainer for him to know how to do those skills I said earlier. So yeah, that's number 2. Number 3 is that Henry is big. This is like, I know it's kind of crazy, but if you guys are following on Instagram, I've been posting a little bit more often on there than I am posting on here, and he's gotten huge compared to the last video. And so one of the new videos that are going to be coming up is I'll be training him, and you guys will see his progress and all the things he's learning. So right now we're mainly focused on loose leash walking and trying to get that heel in place, and I learned that it's not a perfect heel, it's just a heel, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but in the beginning nothing has to be perfect. So we're sort of learning how to open my view, and like, oh, this is what a dog needs to do and what it doesn't need to do. Like, it's very flexible in the beginning, and I'm learning that right now. I'm kind of training myself as well as Henry's training himself at the same time with my service dog trainer that I have. So that's something to keep in mind when you are going into owner training and having a personal dog trainer alongside of you walking this path, is that they're going to teach you how to retrain yourself if you've had dogs in the past, or if you haven't had dogs at all. It's kind of crazy. So maybe I can make a video about that, the things that are how people are being retrained, like humans being retrained by dog trainers on how to train their dogs. I don't know. Maybe that's something you guys want to know. Let me know down in the comments. So yeah, Henry's big. He's officially 4 months, has all his vaccinations, rabies shots. And yeah, he's getting to be, he's 25 pounds right now, and he's only 4 months old, which is insane to think about, because if he only weighs that much right now, imagine what he'll be like when he's a year. I don't even know, but I'm going to put on this video that I guess is probably going to be at least 45 pounds. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching through all the way to the end. It really does help me out. And remember, number 1 and number 2. Number 1, you are loved, and 2, stay strong. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.